Philadelphia, here they come, team of the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here come the Sixers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers. Clap your
Williams in the penetration, and it's knocked away by Matumbo, but into the hands of Peterson. Antonio Davis.
76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody.
Welcome back to East Leaf Sixers. Your boy Sixers fan for life. We got BG in the building. Welcome back, Big Burr, SWP. Now that's how you
Southwest Philly,
take care
that
of
is.
business when the big
Yeah.
man is missing.
That's definitely how you handle business when the big fella's not out there. They played exceptionally well. Who was it that said it?
Collectively.
Lex said it best. We look young and fresh today.
Yeah.
We look like we can run with anybody today.
Yep.
Rick Schaefer in the building. That's my
Rick,
boy,
what's up,
man.
Rick?
A
What's up,
brother
Rick?
From another. Hey, listen, it's anytime you see this team, and I'm not trying to say and be slowing the team down, because I feel like he's been playing the best pace of his career, honestly. Maybe second to his first year, but then he got like, I don't know, a little sluggish, and I'm pretty sure some people can agree. Some people won't, but some people will. I just feel like he's been keeping up with the younger guys, something that I kind of was doubting that he would be able to do. He hasn't been doing a bad job about it. But what I'm saying is, back to the point, when he's missing, this team plays in a whole different pace.
Pretty much. Even at moments when he out of the game, it's just the pace, you notice it pick up.
Yeah.
Like the defensive intensity just be there.
Yeah,
And that's gonna bode well for us.
Got to keep him on the heels.
That's gonna bode well for us moving forward. Because with his scripted, substitutions for Embiid, same moment, same time, every game. Now you're not worried about it because we got activity with the backups defensively.
It used to be cringy to watch them all bench lineups under Doc, man.
Yeah,
and it's just a different aura around this team this year, man. Everybody seems to fit into their roles so well, and when needed, able to step up. I like it.
Welcome back to role player.
I got to give a big shout out to Sabri. That's our CEO. I had a huge conversation with him, and them paychecks ain't been coming through, and we need those paychecks. Like they stacking up. The tab is pretty big, my guy.
I ain't seen one yet. I don't know who I need to talk to. I called HR. They said They said they ain't never heard
Well,
of
I
Supreme
spoke to I went over HR head and spoke to the, I had to go straight to the guy.
That's
You know
what
what I'm saying?
that's where I went wrong. I went to HR when he the one.
Yeah, I went straight to the guy.
CEO owe us the money. CEO owe us the money.
I don't know how much my 10-day contract is worth, but
I think he said he got you on EBT funds, bro.
right on. Food high, I take it.
Over unders, I almost swept him. Paul Reed teased me. Over unders was Paul Reed with 9.5 rebounds. He had 9. I took the over.
I also took the over.
We all took the over. Tobias number wasn't even that crazy, 19.5. I took the over.
Same here.
Anything that went over, I got, unless it was wrong and I didn't get it.
Okay.
Well, Reed's rebounds. You took the over on that?
We all
did take the rebounds. We missed it by half a rebound.
Yeah, half a rebound, man.
Milton missed my bold prediction by 1-3.
It looked like Marcus Morris was going to get my bold prediction in the first half. He looked like he was just like, let me get this out the way.
Yeah, he was getting it in. Yep.
Let me get this out the way.
I like the defense more than anything. I don't have no complaints. I mean, Ala and Kate was kind of hard to tolerate, but I ain't going to mess with them, man.
Can you imagine how bad they would have been if Markel was playing? If Fultz was playing, oh, my God, they'd have been – the former Sixer, they'd have talked about his whole lifeline. They'd have talked about his whole lifeline.
We can't underlook. We can't underlook what Pat Beverly is bringing to this team because he know that the big man not around, right? He know his offense is gonna mean something to the outcome of this game. He gave us a solid 10 points. You can't ask for nothing more from that guy.
That's sufficient. That's
you cannot ask for nothing more from that guy.
And very hard play, even though
very sufficient.
Hey,
he is our goon.
Yo, the refs was terrible tonight, yo.
Horrible. That's the first time I've seen 2 females reffing.
We technically blew them out and had to deal with I'm talking about them refs was bad tonight. It was bad. They was bad tonight. Like it was getting frustrated. I ain't never seen Maxey get that frustrated. Maxey was frustrated with the way they was calling the game.
Yeah. Look, Huff said that he kind of. I ain't want to call him out and say he was jinxing us because my optimism is through the roof. But he called it. Huff called it.
For sure.
I got chewed out for mentioning female refs in NBA games one time, so I kind of.
That was definitely the first time I ever saw 2 ref in the same game. I'm not gonna lie. That's definitely the first time I've seen it. I mean, maybe I just haven't paid attention, but that's the first time.
It's like they ref a lot of Sixers games. I don't know how many they do any other games, but
I don't mind them. It's just today they was bad. Like the refereeing was bad today.
I just think on some judgment calls, man, it just requires a little bit of masculinity. I'm sorry, man. I hate to be like that.
Yeah, like I don't want to get into that because my wife, she around, she start hearing me bashing women. It's a rap.
Oh yeah.
Well, since she's around, you can give her one as you're giving out your flowers to what Sixer gets your flowers tonight. Just make sure you pull one off for the wife.
I'm gonna have to say, listen, man. And I know Carl's gonna probably do a backflip over this. I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna give props to Paul Reed, man. Paul Reed came out, gave us 15. I really want to give it to Pat Bev, but I've been praising Pat Bev too much. I gotta do people that normally don't get flowers because that ain't fair. And I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to say Paul Reed on this one. But a close second will be Pat
you
Bev.
Always giving your seconds, man.
Close seconds. That might be one of our first.
Get a flowers. Yeah, I mean that could have been one of our first, and you gonna steal it.
You can still no, I didn't steal it. I just said a close second. I didn't say he won.
Tell you a close second after we give ours. Go ahead, Bird.
Yeah. Well, since he took Paul Reed, who I was gonna give one strictly because of that shake and bake and pass to Maxey, that was nasty. But I'm gonna give it to the twin, man. The twin just came out and put in work, man.
So he took
you
your
took BG's answer. You took BG's answer.
That's why BG's.
You about to look at BG face. I already know he wanted to say twin.
It's some other worthy dudes. I'm gonna give it to Psych. No.
I'm gonna still give some, but definitely he took yours, you took mine. As I said in pregame, he was my bold prediction to have 18, so I wanted him to have a good game. So I don't mind you taking. I don't mind you taking. My flowers gonna go to. I mean, you can't again. You kick somebody back in when they doing bad. You better pick them up when they cooking. And Tobias been playing good the last 3 games, so he getting mine again. We didn't have a post game. We didn't have a game. We didn't have a show on Christmas when he went off. We didn't have a post game the game before because it was the Eagles game. So I haven't been able to get Tobias flowers. So Tobias gets my flowers for the way he's been playing the last 3 games.
Justifiably.
I just like to big up our bench, man, because not every night the entire bench is gonna play. Not every night the entire bench is gonna score. We have some key pieces off this bench, Marcus Morris and Pat Bev. And I just want to appreciate that because remember, our bench was sus. All the Donut Brothers was on our bench before. The Donut Brothers.
And you know what's crazy, Jose? Albeit Mo Bamba score sheet makes him a Donut Brother, and Covington only had 2. They did what they needed to do out there, though. Mo Bamba was on the glass. He was contesting shots. Covington was playing defense crazy tonight. Like, they did enough in their role. It wasn't, okay, cool, Mo Bamba, you had 0, but I see the other little things you do. So, yeah, Mo
Bamba had a block and a steal on the same play. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that was nice.
I'm giving them props. I'm just saying.
No, I know. I'm just
reiterating what you were saying.
Yeah, I'm just yeah. Yo, he had a block and a steal the same play. Like, whoa.
That's why I said size matters, man. He ain't gonna go in there and drop 20 and get 10 boards, but just that size makes a difference. We have not had size like that in the last few years.
We actually still don't when you think about it, because when Embiid is healthy, Mo Bamba doesn't play.
Exactly.
So we still are lacking that size. When Embiid comes out the game, Paul Reed's the biggest guy out there. So we still are lacking that size. It's just it doesn't hurt us as much when Embiid is out and Paul Reed's the starter, and then we have no backup.
Pretty much.
Before, and let's just take last year, in games like this, it'll be PJ at the 5.
Oh my God.
We stuck being undersized when Embiid is out. But this year is different. Paul Reed and Mo Bamba definitely hold it down when he's not there. I mean,
I got to elaborate on what
they hold it down
real quick, because there's one thing that I did notice since the season started, is that Ansims is 150% correct with this statement here. This team does not care who scores, and you got to really think about this before you comment on this. If this team care who scored, does Maxey up his shooting average? Does he score 50? No, absolutely not. It'll be an Embiid show here. This ain't the Philadelphia Embiid. This is the Philadelphia 76ers.
Exactly.
That at any given night, you're going to get lights out from at least 3 players, and I love that because it's a team sport at the end of the day.
We look like a team. We look
exactly. That's what people got to realize. Oubre had 4 points. Undetected. He only had 4 points, but he just provided throughout the game.
Phil, he gonna get there, man. I got confidence in the kid, and I feel like he gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? This is his first year of primary ball handler. I don't want to crucify him, and this is his first year. 3rd year, come in, score as much as you can to solidify your spot. He did that. That part is that part of the bucket list is complete. He checked that off. All right. So I feel like, with due time, he gonna work on that part. It's coming.
Yeah, he constantly progressing. So something gets better as time goes by. He didn't really have a jump shot. Well, he didn't really display it before.
It's amazing now.
Yeah, that thing is like
that whole 1% better. That 1% better every day thing is getting a little. He's taking it a little too serious. Max is taking it a little too serious because he has done nothing but grow, and hopefully he's going to grow here for the future and retire as a Sixer when it's all said and done, because he's definitely the future. He's definitely.
I want him here. I see bright things with this guy. It's rare you see this much improvement in 3 years from an individual. This kid is young. Like man, I'm not saying I'm not gonna crown him. I'm not saying, but the potential is crazy. That the potential is enough to make you believe.
Yeah, absolutely. He's reached star now. He's reached star now.
Yeah.
He's not a superstar yet. He's not a superstar as much as
he's not. I was trying to tell people that earlier. He's not a superstar.
He's not a superstar yet, but he's a star now. He's a star now.
Yeah.
He got the
and all-star worthy.
Star part. He needs the super part now.
Yeah. He got the potential out of this world.
And once he develops and learns how to dish that ball off, you got to kind of like this part right here goes to the other players too. They got to make their shots.
Yes,
you can't be passing to people who can't shoot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a double-edged sword here, just to play devil's advocate. If Maxey gonna pass you the ball, you got to make it count.
Pretty much.
And that's and quotation marks team sport here.
We talk about it all the time that today's NBA is positionless basketball, and we just have to face the fact we don't have a traditional true point guard. Our point guard is a scorer. He's just a scorer. Can he facilitate at times? Yes, but I don't expect Maxey to ever wow me and have average 10 assists or average. It's just not in him. I mean, in the way Nick Nurse runs our offense, anybody could. DeAnthony Melton can have 8 assists. Tyrese Maxey can have 8 assists. But we don't have that traditional 90s, early 2000s offense where the point guard is the point guard. It's just we got the best 5 basketball players on the court at a time in a certain situation, and we taking care of business.
You know what makes that beneficial to us? It's hard for teams to game plan for us. It's no game planning for the Sixers because there's nothing like solidified as far as what we do on a daily basis. And like, how do you like? What's your scouting report about? Like, what other than try to stop and be, which you can't. There's nothing you can do. You can't prepare for the Sixers.
It's very rare that an NBA team can tote out 5 guys that can score 20. We have a starting 5 that all can. If Kelly Oubre was in the starting lineup, I think when Batum will come back, who knows what that's supposed to be. But we have 5 guys who all can score 20. So again, to your point, Bird, you just said Kelly Oubre had 4. DeAnthony Melton had 22.
Exactly.
Next game, it might be flipped. Kelly Oubre might have 22, and DeAnthony Melton might have 4. At the end of the day, if it results in wins, I'm all.
That's all that matters. Although, if that was Tobias with 4, Sixers 24/7, you know what I mean, would have had a lynch mob after him.
Yeah, but
I don't want Tobias to go nowhere.
Here's the thing. All right, we got a new coach. We got a bunch of new players. Everything, you could tell everything, the whole aura, the chemistry, everything is different on this team. Yes, it's a work in progress because all these new pieces are learning how to gel. You know what I'm saying? And that's where some patience within us has to come into play here. You know what I'm saying? But remember, in the years past, we always, from last year to about, I'm going to say 5 years ago, it was 4-on-5 basketball in this city. It's not like that no more.
It's not.
It's not like that no more.
And
they have to guard all 5 people. They have to guard all 5 people.
At times we was playing 1-on-5, Jose. When you think about it, it was a point where Embiid just didn't trust people and literally would just play. He'd get that ball at the elbow. He'd get that ball at the elbow, and nobody would see it again.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
But Harden, it was 2-on-5 at moments. Like, but they was the only ones to touch the ball.
But what I'm saying, nobody had to guard PJ. Nobody had to guard Thibault. Nobody had to guard Thibault. Nobody had to guard 2-5. Nobody.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So
this is definitely
somebody on this team was getting double teamed every single possession.
Yeah,
which sucked.
You haven't seen any double teaming Embiid this season.
No, it got to the point. You got to think about it. It got to the point where the blueprint to beat the Sixers was play 2-3 all game. Remember when Miami still tried to do it to us, but they played 2-3 against us all game. All right, go ahead.
Phil, you right.
Go ahead, stand over there. PJ Tucker, stand over there.
Phil, you right. The Sixers got the best duo in the NBA. That's true. But there's other people doing things that's worth talking about nowadays. You know what I'm saying? We not really just talking about Maxey and Embiid anymore. We're not, because Pat Bev could come on here and give you 2 points, but he done got in them players' heads so bad. That's why we win by 44, and how we gave LeBron James his worst loss in his career. That's the part that you overlooking, my guy.
Yep. It's all good, man. Now, my confidence is there. I just really feel like we're gonna be in the thick of things and a formidable team. Like,
we should be there when it matters.
Yep.
We should be there when it matters. This team.
I don't want to trade, man. I know the rhetoric is, we need all these different phrases. We need a 3-and-D, or we need a 2.
I know you watch. Even when you're not on the show, you be watching. I've been singing the same tune. I'm fine with what we got, but we've been singing the same tune. I'm fine with what we got, but if I had to get a need, if I had to get anything, I would go need. And need is backup center. That's need. Yes, there's better options. There's DeRozans out there. There's Levine's out there. There's all these names. I would rather us address a need rather than a want.
Exactly.
So if we were to make a deal, I don't know what's out there though. It's just not much out there to say.
Yeah, hey, and that's the most important thing.
Come back up and beat it. You're only gonna play 12 minutes a game. Unless we blow them out, you'll play the whole fourth quarter. Exactly. Like, it's hard for somebody to swap. It's hard for that to somebody who's gonna move the needle for us. Somebody that's gonna actually.
I call it a knight in shining armor. I don't know if you ever see any of my posts and comments. There's no knights in shining armor out there.
I gotta say something real quick. All right, look. You talking about we gonna see who said that? Defensive right here, Lex. Defense will be difficult in the playoffs. All right. We had 3 to 4 games in a row where Embiid didn't even play in the fourth quarter. You mean to tell me that was all because of his offense? I doubt that. Because while he was giving you a barrage of points, he was also helping to stop them from keeping the game close enough for him to just sit out the whole fourth quarter for 3 to 4 games in a row.
Exactly.
That's
so you can't just say it's all offense. No
That's
way.
why I did with Huff earlier. I was like, he said that I'm fanboying over Embiid's offense.
Yeah.
No, I'm fanboying over his entire game. Like, this is the best defensive Embiid we've seen as well. I'm not just talking about the fact that he played offense.
I don't know. Did y'all ever watch what was the movie with Al Pacino and
That's not saying a lot. He's in a lot of movies.
No. And Jamie Foxx, the football joint.
Any Given Sunday.
You remember the time that Jamie Foxx got Lawrence Taylor mad and he came out with the chainsaw and he said, ain't no offense without this defense. Y'all remember that? He sawed the whole car in half.
Yeah, I remember that.
If y'all ain't see the movie, go see it.
Yeah.
Because that go with every sport. And I'm just using that as an analogy. Ain't no offense without no defense. Period. I'm sorry. You can't tell me otherwise. I've been watching sports since I was 5 years old. You can't have one without the other. Otherwise, they won't be two sides of the ball.
I don't think it's all the way caught up yet, Ant. I think it's getting caught up. It's closer. It's a lot.
It's definitely closer.
It's a lot
considerably closer.
I still don't think, because he that talented that I don't think that don't just happen in a season, in the summer.
Decision making still be like, what the hell is he doing every now and then?
Still be a little, but I think it is getting a lot closer, Ant. I think it's getting a lot closer.
I mean, we can argue that. We're going to see this year, though. Hopefully, again, what's going to determine everything, Phil, is how healthy the man is. Because
first of all,
we've been bamboozled with a bunch of freak accidents, injuries, and that's what we really been bamboozled. Except for the 1 year when he had the stomach bug because he was drinking Shirley Temples
and the 1 year
Chick-fil-A. That was the only one where it wasn't a true injury. Otherwise, he got elbowed in the face. He was the Phantom of the Opera twice in 2 different seasons. I mean, actions, man. But listen, can you really knock him for these injuries when he was the one out there trying harder than everybody else? I don't know, man. I really can't knock him for that. And I don't mean to sound like a homer, but if Embiid wasn't doing what he does, who else was?
I'm gonna agree with Phil and agree with you, Jose, in a way. So all this don't mean nothing if we don't get out that second round. I want to compete for a championship.
Yeah, me
so
too.
All of it means nothing. Yeah. However, I will agree with Jose along the lines of Embiid's doing the correct things to make sure he is his healthiest by getting these teams out of here in 3 quarters, being able to sit in the fourth. Like he's doing the things during the season to ensure his health in the postseason.
Not Pat Beverly play a role in it as well.
Yes, for sure.
He's on his top.
I do think the true test is the playoffs. The true test for Embiid is the playoffs. I 100% agree. But I think that he's doing the right things during the regular season this year to prep his body for the playoffs. It's only December. We almost in January, and I know anything can happen. But as of right now, it looks like Embiid is just approaching this season a lot differently than he has in the past.
I sure hope so, and I'm sure everybody else hopes so too. Trust me, Phil, this is not a debate between you and I. I'm on your side. I want to see the guy last until hopefully June. And then we could all pop bottles and get messed up on a bunch of Facebook Lives acting foolish. I want to be there with you.
Y'all get messed up. I'm getting effed up.
I want to be there with you. You understand what I'm saying? And trust me, my optimism is always at an all-time high when it comes.
My only concern is his health.
Yeah, exactly.
That is my greatest.
So that's why
concern.
I don't like the fact that when people crucify him for, he didn't play on national televised game on Christmas. He didn't play again. Come on, man, cut it out.
Hey, yo, I gotta go.
All right,
I just got a text of importance.
All right, no
y'all,
doubt.
Enjoy the rest of y'all night, man. Go Sixers, y'all.
We about to get out of here too, but appreciate you coming on, Berg, as always.
No doubt, bro. Never hesitate. I'm a phone call away.
All right, guys.
All right, y'all.
So what I'm saying is, like, now he's doing everything that he's supposed to do. Taking care of teams so that he could rest 4 quarters. Like, that's a beautiful sight. Remember, like, that never been a streak in the city when he came here. That never was a streak where he sat out for the 4th quarter, 3 games or 4 games in a row. That never happened. This man played 43 minutes plus on this team. And you don't think that's a lot for a big man who, after a few years, them knees start to give away, that cartilage in between those bones start to deteriorate? No? I don't know, man. I must not know what I'm talking about, though.
He's doing the right things this year. Hopefully it equates to a championship, or at least a championship run. I can't take this second round shit no more, dog. I can't take it. Good words, and natural load management. That's how I load manage. I cook you for 3 quarters and then sit on the sideline eating grapes and drinking Shirley Temples for the whole 4th quarter, cheering on my young teammates. Natural load management. That's a good point.
Giving the fans what they want, right? Not just stupid garbage minutes, right? You're giving the fans what they want. They played a whole quarter. They played in a whole 4th quarter. And then look, without him now, they persevered against a playoff team. So let's not act like Orlando is just straight up garbage, because they're in the top 8.
They're
in the top 8?
They all right. They done beat some teams.
Are they in the top 8?
They all right. They done beat.
You're not answering my question, my guy.
I want to beat Milwaukee. I want to beat Boston. I want to beat Miami. I know we better than this team. I know we are, Jose.
Bro,
not for a second did I think Orlando, whoever they beat, not 1 second did I think, man, this.
I don't like moral victories.
Better than these dudes.
I don't like moral victories. I don't like moral victories. But can we honestly sit here and say we really lost to Milwaukee when Giannis Antetokounmpo self-pass to himself, and the call was never called in a clutch moment in the game.
Jose, we lost. I want to beat them. I don't want to hear, oh, we only lost by one. We should have won. It was Dame opening night. I want to win every one of them. I don't. At the end of the day, it ain't no damn we should have won column. It's wins and losses. We have an L for that game.
We haven't beat a good team this year.
I didn't say we didn't. I said I want to continue to do it. I know these Orlandos. Knock them out. Get them out of here. Come on, let's keep going. Keep this momentum going. I want to play against the big dog, but we're gonna continue taking care of this cush part of our schedule. Because through 30 games, the Sixers are officially 21-9, I believe. 21-9 through 30. It's not too bad. Not too bad.
Not too shabby. Absolutely not too shabby. This definitely was a good win. Listen, anytime they can win without the big fella against another playoff team, that's definitely a good win.
It's our first win without the big fella this year.
Look at that.
It's our first one without the big fella.
How's that for a fun fact?
Every other time he sat out, we have lost. But through 30 games, man, 21-9, not a bad start. Maybe we'll do that. We'll revisit that at 60 games, you think? Or you want to revisit at 50? Through 30, we 21-9. So
through 30, we could visit it at 50. At 50.
Right, let's do it.
Yeah, we revisit that at 50.
Yeah.
I want to look at the schedule real quick before we dip.
We got pretty easy coming up. We got a back-to-back with Chicago coming up. I know that, but
all right, we got to see. We got our next game is against Houston.
Yep.
And that is on Friday night. So don't forget to tell a friend. Anyway, I'll say that later. Don't forget to be back here on Friday night with us on East Leaf Sixers. We love you guys, and we depend on you guys to be here, just like y'all depend on us to make shows. You know what I mean? And then after that, we got Chicago twice. And then we got New York. And then we got Utah. And we got Atlanta. And then Sacramento. That's our whole week. That's our whole week worth of games right there. I see a good. I say we go. We probably go 5-1 in this next stretch. If we get Embiid back, we can go 5-1. Absolutely.
To include today or the next 6?
The next 6.
So the next 6, I got us beating the Rockets. I got us beating the Bulls. I got us beating the Bulls. I got us beating the Knicks. I got us beating the Jazz. Where are we losing at? Which the game you guys lost? The Hawks?
We got to have a trap game in there somewhere, and I'm gonna say it's either the Hawks or Sacramento. We gotta have a trap game in there somewhere.
That Sacramento game would be good. That Sacramento game would be real good.
So it'll probably be that one. I just don't like. I see us going on a nice streak, right? But then the last 2 games is like, it's either one or the other. It's either one or the other. I don't think no. Milk. Against the Bulls, negative.
It is a back-to-back. It is a back-to-back. It is a back-to-back. Usually in back-to-backs, the team split. You see what we did with Indiana?
It's not back-to-back nights, though.
True.
It's not back-to-back nights. We got a couple days off, as a matter of fact, before we play them again.
Phil's stupid. He said, Orlando said this is a trap game without it. You know we wasn't favorite? They gave Orlando, before the game, it was 3.5 points. And right before tip-off, it dropped down to 1.5 points.
Jason, if they were playing back-to-back nights, I would agree with you, Jason. But they're not. You know what I'm saying? They're not.
That's what I'm saying.
Philly get a couple days off. Philly get a couple days off. Matter of fact, let me see. I just want I need to be certain here.
Tuesday and Saturday. So Saturday game, then we off Sunday and Monday, and then we play them again Tuesday.
Yeah, we get 2 days off. Like, can you honestly tell me the Sixers are gonna lose to this team again after 2 days off, bro? Nah, bro. That's a negative, Ghost Rider.
What if we lose the first one?
No, I don't see it. I just don't see it.
All right, man.
I can't see it. But anyway, that's our time. Y'all see those icons on the top? We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. This team balled out tonight. I don't care what you tell me. You ain't understand what I said in English. I'm going to say it in Spanish. No te olvides a decirle a un amigo. Que le diga a un amigo. Que le diga a un amigo. En Telemundo Voice. Wepa.
Let's go Sixers.
Let's go Sixers. Everybody have a great night. Awesome tomorrow.
Rockets Friday.
Love. Happy New Year's. If we don't see you, talk to you, or hear from you, you know, I hope this 2023 brought you everything that you expected. I hope the new year brings you way more.